Well, we got a new project today. Vevor had a sale. They called it the Black Friday. It's a little early for that, but they had a sale on this small greenhouse, the 15 foot by 7 foot by 7 foot. Plus I had some money built up where we bought from Vevor, so we got a really good deal on this small greenhouse.
Some assembly required.
Yeah, like she said, some assembly, well, all assembly is required. There's a sack full of bolts and a whole lot of little metal pipes put together, because this, but it come in small box. It might be 15-foot greenhouse, but it comes in a very small box. I got the white one. I didn't get the green. I'm gonna try the white one. It's kind of cloudy, it looked like from the videos and the pictures I've looked at. They're a little cloudy on the inside anyway, so, and I'm not going to use it in the dead of summer. This is for early spring and winter time. We need all the light we can get, you know. But I thought I'd start this video out by showing you what's in the box. Yeah. Just a few screws. Just a few pieces of metal. We're going to start assembling this, and I'll turn the camera on and off and on as we gain some progress. Because it looks like there's a whole lot of prep here. A lot of this stuff has to be bolted together before you can even start standing up a greenhouse. The hoops and stuff's got to go together. The basic foundation's got to be built, and we got to figure out how we're going to anchor this thing down. If you've seen our videos from years ago, we tried building a temporary greenhouse. And it happened to be the year of storms. I think we stood it up 5 or 6 times.
We gave up.
Finally, it beat it up so bad and broke it up so bad. We finally got it stood up enough where the storm couldn't knock it down and just let it go. But we grew a few things in it. Just to fill it out, to see if we really wanted a greenhouse. And we hadn't had the money, but to have a big greenhouse. We bought this little one to get started again. So we'll turn it back on as we get it going. Well, I got it all subbed together. Got the hoops made. I put the long bolts in the middle. They're not tight in the middle because there's a bar goes down the middle. I got the 2 halves of the hoops made and put together in the middle with a loose bolt, just to make sure everything was good. Sub my bars up. Everything I could put together, I tried to put together here. We got the grandbaby today, so I'm hanging close to the house. These 4 bars had to be put together. They came in halves. And the long bars, you can see I've slid them together. I made sure all 20 pieces worked out right, and they're all the same length, you know, holes drilled, so I slid them together as I went. The last ones has to be bolted between these long bars on both ends, because there's no place to stand it up. It's going to have to be bolted together loosely and stood up flimsy like. Probably going to get a little help standing that up, because I'm afraid I'll bend something if I don't. But we're at that next step, you know. I've got it all sorted out. Everything's here. All the right bars. Bars are the right length. Hoops are together, basically. I got to take the center. I left the bolt loose in the center because one of these metal bars, long ones here, goes in the middle. There's one down each side on the ground. There's one halfway up. And there's one down the center. But all this has got to go together basically at the same time. There ain't no starting at the bottom and working your way up. It's all going to be flimsy and loose until you get it basically all bolted together, stood up. Then you can tighten everything. But that's the way my mind worked. I wanted everything together. I wanted to make sure it was all what it's supposed to be before I go to the trouble of going to the garden with it. Probably going to sub each half here. That way I've got the porch to work off of, and if I need it in the house, I can go in the house. Back to work. Well, it's finally standing. This was not a job for one man. It's kind of hard to do the song and dance to get this thing standing. It's, for what I paid for it, it's good. I'm not going to complain. I am going to put some more supports in it. This rod is, we got 2 of these with the kit, 1 on each end. It only came with 2, it needs at least 4. And I'll probably put 1 across this back side because there's no door back here. It needs something across here. Y or X pattern or something to strengthen it. It's just a little flimsy to me. But for what its purpose is, it's good. Like I said, need help holding it together. It's hard to do the song and dance and run from one side to the other and put this thing together by yourself. I did do it. I made it. I didn't bend or break anything. But it did get some hairy moments there. Kind of wondered sometimes if we was going to bend or break it out of place or something other, because it was bowing and stretching and turning. Wind picked up and got really hard, of course, in the middle of trying to stand this up. But I think it'll be a good advantage. The onions don't really need it. They'll survive the winter. The tops will get burned off and we get the polar vortexes as usual, and snow. Yes, we hope for snow. I work for a school system. Snow is a good thing. Get a day off, you know. But anyway, instructions was vague, but it did have good pictures. It's kind of like most of the stuff you buy, the foreign made things that don't really come with written instructions. It just has pictures. You kind of get an idea of what you need to do. Pay very close attention to the picture and you'll know where all the parts go. I think it'll be an asset. I think it'll be a good thing. It just needs a little more work. I got to get it fastened down. I've got some fence posts I'm going to drive. I think I'll drive it on the, it's got 5 legs. I'm going to put 1 on the 2nd and 1 on the 4th leg on each side and clamp it to it. That will strengthen it more than anything. And I'll put a X brace here, or a cross brace here, 45 here, opposite of that one. Put 1 on the other end, the opposite of this one. I think we'll make a good little greenhouse this winter. Glad you stayed this long. Hope you enjoy our videos. Like and subscribe. God bless.